Greetings everyone, I am your Master, Director General of the Trial and Appeal Department of the Japan Patent Office. I will serve as the moderator of the panel discussion regarding the inventive step in Part 2 of the Judicial Symposium on Intellectual Property 2020. From this point onwards, I will provide an overview in advance of the ID number protection sticker case, which is the subject of discussion of the day. This case is a hypothetical case modelled on an actual case. The technology is easy to understand, however, regarding the judgment of inventive step. This is an interesting case full of discussion points that can be seen from various viewpoints. Please watch this video till the end. ID number dealt with in this hypothetical case is nothing more than fiction. But please imagine, for instance, a number which is allotted by a municipal office, such as the city office, to each resident. This is a number intended to be used repeatedly as a means of identification when receiving a variety of administrative services, such as filing a final return, an application for a passport. ID number is such an important piece of personal information that for preventing others from abusing the number, it must be kept safe in a manner that does not allow others to view the information. To obtain an ID number, first, a resident applies for the issuance of a number at the municipal office of their own municipality. Then, the number is notified to the applicant in question via notification sent from the municipality office. On the notification sent from the municipality office, an original blindfold sticker is attached beforehand to cover the ID number. The applicant, receiving the notification, peels off this original blindfold sticker and checks the number. This original blindfold sticker is a sticker configured to lose its ability to be reattached once removed. Therefore, the removed original blindfold sticker will be discarded. Once the original blindfold sticker is removed, others may easily view the ID number on the notification. There is a risk of the number being stolen if left as it is. In this context, ID number protection stickers are sold on the market, which are attached on the number on the notification to conceal the number. Prevention of compromising number security is achieved by attaching a new sticker on the number after the original blindfold sticker is discarded. ID number protection stickers already exist on the market as a commercial product. They are available in general stationery stores. Like the original blindfold sticker, an ID number protection sticker is configured to lose its ability to be reattached once removed. Removed stickers are discarded, and new stickers are attached as necessary to conceal the number again. As shown in this figure, the ID number protection sticker comprises two layers, a protection layer and an adhesive layer. As the side of the adhesive layer adhered to the protection layer has a very weak adhesiveness, when the sticker is removed, only the protection layer is removed and the adhesive layer remains on the notification. Now, please watch this video showing the sequence of steps I have explained. She applied for the issuance of an ID number and received a notification from the city office. This is the notification of ID number. She removes this original blindfold sticker and checks the number. As you can see, you cannot reattach the sticker once removed. The removed original blindfold sticker is discarded. Straight away, she used the ID number and obtained her passport. ID number will not be used for a while until required in the future. She uses a new ID number protection sticker and conceals the number again to prevent others from viewing it. Now it is safe. After a while, the time for filing a final return has come. The ID number again is required for the procedure, so she removes the sticker to check the number. In this way, as you repeat this series of operations, removing and attaching stickers, adhesive layers will accumulate on the number after repeating this procedure a number of times. Like this, the number becomes difficult to read. As you have seen in the video, the ID number is repeatedly used many times. Each time, the sticker is removed, and the number is protected again by a new sticker. Each time a sticker is attached and then removed, an adhesive layer accumulates on the previous layers. At some point, the ID number becomes unreadable. The ID number protection sticker of the patented invention in question solved this problem by providing a non-adhesive area directly over the number. This structure prevents adhesive layers from accumulating on the ID number. Therefore, the number does not become unreadable. However, many times new stickers are attached and removed. Here is the claim of the patented invention in question. An ID number protection sticker for concealing and protecting an ID number on a notification of ID number by being attached to the area indicating the ID number, wherein the sticker loses its ability to be reattached once removed, and wherein the sticker has a non-adhesive area which does not adhere to said notification of ID number, at least in the area in contact with said ID number of an adhesive layer which constitutes said ID number protection sticker. As you can see, having a non-adhesive area is the feature of the patented invention. Next, I will explain the published documents disclosing prior arts stating from Document 1. D1 discloses the invention of an ID number protection sticker. D1 is a published patent application. As the problem solved by the invention, a basic issue is described in D1, which is the necessity of protecting the ID number due to the risk of the number being stolen after having removed the original blindfold sticker. The invention disclosed in D1 is an ID number protection sticker, which means it is envisaged that stickers are repeatedly used. However, there is no mention in D1 that repeated use can cause the number to become unreadable. As with the patented invention, when the sticker is removed, due to the two-layer structure of a protection layer and an adhesive layer, only the protection layer is removed and the adhesive layer remains on the notification. In addition, the sticker also loses its ability to be reattached once removed. Here, please note that when attaching a sticker, as shown in the figure, D1 discloses that the user signs the sticker. If someone else removes the sticker, steals the ID number and attaches a new sticker, the signature will help show potential compromise. In short, if it is not her or his own signature, that means someone else removed the sticker and stole the number. However, there is no mention regarding a non-adhesive area neither in the description nor in the figure of D1. Therefore, it is not clear whether the sticker has a non-adhesive area or not. This is the difference between the patented invention in question and the invention disclosed in D1. Next, I will explain Document 2. D2 discloses an invention of confidential information protection sheet which protects personal information such as pass-fail test result. D2 is a published utility model application. Personal information such as pass-fail test results are sent via postcard or envelope. A postcard costs less than an envelope. However, if the personal information is printed on a postcard and sent as is, the information can be viewed by others. D2 discloses an invention of a confidential information protection sheet to protect such personal information. The problem solved by the invention described in D2 is to provide a confidential protection information sheet, which is configured to detect a trace of removal even though the once removed sheet is reattached. As Figure 1 shows, the sheet member 4 of the confidential information protection sheet protects the confidential information area 2 of the covered member 1 by the opaque element 5. In this embodiment, it also protects the general information area 3, which is not necessarily confidential. The covered member 1 is a postcard. Figure 2 shows the sequence of steps from attachment to removal of the sheet member. In Figure 2a on the left side, the sheet member 4 is about to be stacked on, pressed against, and bonded to the covered member 1. It is illustrated that an opaque layer 6 is formed on the peripheral rim of the back side of the sheet member 4, and a pressure-sensitive adhesive layer 7 is stacked thereon. Figure 2b in the center shows the sheet member 4 and the covered member 1 bonded together. Then, as shown in Figure 2c on the right side, when the sheet member 4 is removed, the printed layer 6 is removed from the sheet member 4 and transferred onto the pressure-sensitive adhesive layer 7. Here, the printed layer 6 is not in its entirety, but randomly removed and transferred. Therefore, even though someone removes the sheet member 4, obtains the personal information, and then applies adhesive on the removed sheet member 4 or on whatever cover and reattaches it to the covered member, it is not possible to totally replicate the original state. When the person in question who received the postcard removes the cover, if she or he notices the opaque printed layer 6 being randomly transferred to the covered member 1, they will know that the original sheet member 4 was once removed by someone else. In short, the invention disclosed in D2 has an operational function to detect an unauthorized removal by others. This is served by the opaque printed layer 6, at least a part of which is randomly transferred. Finally, in D2, there is a mention that on the back side of the sheet member 4, on the information section of the covered member 1, no pressure-sensitive adhesive layer 7 is formed. By the way, pass-fail test results are dissimilar to ID numbers in that they are not repeatedly used. It is information of one-time use which test takers need to check only once. Moreover, it is information necessary to be protected only during delivery from test agencies to test takers. The information is not necessary to be protected again after confirmation. Then, in D2, there is no mention that the confidential information protection sheet is used for protecting information like an ID number, which is repeatedly used. Additionally, in the description of D2, it is mentioned that the confidential information protection sheets may be used to protect confidential information details on a package such as a carton for packaging, or to protect confidential information described in the document in addition to the postcard. However, the postcard is the only embodiment described in detail in the figures. Lastly, I will explain Document 3. D3 is a user's view of the ID number protection sticker posted on a blog on the Internet. In practice, the evidence is a printed document of the blog on the screen. From the user's view, D3 discloses the problem that the number becomes unreadable by repeated attachment and removal of ID number protection stickers. This blog post was published on the Internet about 5 years before the date of filing of the patented invention in question. Then, this D3 is the sole evidence referring to the unreadability of the ID number caused by repeated attachment and removal of stickers. No other evidence has been found referring to this problem. Now, let's review some key points of the patented invention and each document using a comparative table. Let's see one by one from the top. First, regarding use, only D2 is for personal information such as pass-fail test result, and the others are all for ID number. Then, concerning nature of information, all is confidential, however, only D2 is one time and the others are all repetitive. Next, as the disadvantage of prior art, D3 is the only document referring to the unreadability of information which is written in the description of the patented invention. Next, regarding the problem solved by the invention or the effect of the invention accompanying the solution of the problem, only the patented invention clearly mentions that overcoming the disadvantage of the prior art, which is the unreadability of information, was recognized by the inventor as the problem to be solved. D3 refers to the disadvantage of the prior art, which is the unreadability of information. However, the disclosed content does not exceed a presentation of disadvantage as a view of a user of the sticker. Next, concerning the subject who performs attachment and removal, only D2 has different subjects for attachment and removal respectively. In D2, the sender of personal information such as pass-fail test result attaches a confidential information protection sheet, and the user who receives the information removes the sheet. In all the others, the user of the information is the subject who attaches and removes the sticker. Next, regarding structure, only D2 discloses a structure related to the non-adhesive area, which is the feature of the patented invention. In D2, it is described that no pressure-sensitive adhesive layer is formed on the information section. Lastly, let's see operations or functions. The invention disclosed in D1 has an operation or function to detect removal of the sticker by others. This operation or function is served by the signature written on the sticker. Looking at the signature, the user of the sticker can tell whether it is the sticker they attached or if it is a replacement attached by someone else. On the other hand, although D2 has an operation or function to detect a removal of the sticker by others, The mechanism for detection is different from that of D1. The detection is served by the randomly transferred opaque printed layer. Moreover, the user of the sticker can detect a trace of removal by someone else only by removing the sticker. This is also different from D1. Now I will explain each discussion point to be discussed in the symposium. Firstly, discussion point 1 deals with the problem to be solved. One of the points is that a person skilled in the art who encounters D1 may recognize the problem of the patented invention while the problem is not described in D1. Next, discussion point 2 deals with the technical field. One of the points is what kind of elements, for example, use, subject, and structure listed in this comparative table on an earlier slide, are taken into consideration when determining the relation between the technical fields. Then, discussion point 3 deals with the operation or function. D1 and D2 have a commonality of operation or function to detect removal of the sticker. However, they have different mechanisms for detection. One of the points is how the commonality and the difference of the operational function are evaluated. Next, discussion point 4 deals with the effect. The question is, if there is a motivation to combine D1 and D2, whether or not a person skilled in the art could expect the effect of the patented invention, which is the prevention of unreadability of information. One of the points is the judgment when a different motivation is used for combining the documents by taking a different approach other than the problem solved by the patented invention. Lastly, discussion point 5 deals with the final conclusion. The panelists will discuss whether the inventive step of the patented invention is affirmed or denied. The discussion will take into consideration the discussion points presented earlier and other points in a comprehensive manner. How did you find this case? For more details of the case, I would be grateful if you could look through the explanatory materials posted on the website together with this video. Please think about whether the patented invention in question has an inventive step or not, and watch the program. We will find out how the inventive step of the patented invention is judged in Japan, in the US, and in Europe. We look forward to your participation in the symposium.